Alright, let's grab a fan because I'm already sweating. Why am I sweating? I don't know. That's just how my body works. Wipe, wipe. Corey, I go, hello, what's going on, y'all? Today's the... Hello, what's going on? I want to say the 16th video of the surprise... No, God, now I'm doing it. Surprise fucking paint challenge of the Thursday train. I'll just go for it. Hello, what's going on, y'all? My name is Adrian, and today is the 16th video of the Thursday train. Choo choo! Hey guys, this is Adrian.
This is Corey.
Come on, Corey.
Okay, this is Corey.
Yeah, so we're here to remind you to leave a like.
And maybe a comment.
And I guess you could share it if you feel like it.
Or you could even subscribe. Yeah,
that too. Subscribing is good, because that's good for the algorithm, I think.
And our egos.
Yeah, especially those. Those are important. Okay, bye. Alright, so today is going to be a huge experiment. Big smoke effects and stuff. I'll have fun editing that one later. So what I'm going to do is... What are you going to do? Something that I recently was reminded of when I was talking to Bill Robertson, which you guys probably know of. I'll pop him right there. I'll link his page below. We were talking about using kind of unconventional objects to sort of zhuzh up a piece, you know, do some cool mixed media stuff. And I told him that I found a cool piece of bark that I wanted to incorporate. And he reminded me, there was a little fluff there. And he reminded me of this video that Louise McKay did where she used bark. And I was like, I have some bark, I want to use it. So I found that video, I watched it, I was inspired, and I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to go all out, so I'm going to do it on a very, very small piece of canvas.
It ain't the size that matters.
I'm pretty sure this is a, I want to say it's a 5x7, I want to say. I'll put the actual dimensions in the description below. And I have this little piece of white birch bark right here. I'm going to cut out some little pieces of this, paint them a cool color. Then I'm going to paint this canvas as well, do something interesting. What? Don't really know yet.
But that's nothing new.
I'm going to glue the birch on here in some sort of a design, and then I'm going to incorporate a pour on there as well. How exactly? I don't know.
You said that already!
We're going to just figure out as we go. And yeah, will it flop? Will it the opposite of whatever flop is? I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm excited. I mean, I have no expectations with this.
Maybe a little.
Hopefully something cool comes out of it and I can like maybe do it on a bigger scale. If it doesn't, I'll just learn from this. So let's just get to painting. All right, transition. Okie dokie artichoke. All right, so here we are. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab some scissors and I'm going to cut a few pieces of this birch. Don't know how many. I'm just going to cut until I feel like that's enough. So as I was readjusting the cameras and the setup, my thought process was to put bark on the outer edges of the canvas. We'll see if I stick to that when I start assembling. All right, okay, so what I was thinking was I'm gonna cut them all up into little shorter pieces, almost around that size, roughly. I'm trying not to be too exact. I am trying to make everything uniform and symmetrical. I'm going to try to be very just random and organic with it. So first I'm going to clean off this table.
It's about time.
And then I'm going to paint my little birch bark. I was thinking I want to go with something bright and bold. So of course I'm going to go with gold. Let's go with the gold. I'm gonna go with the gold. Go with the gold. Go with the gold. I'm gonna go with the gold. All right, so I got my gold. Also grabbed some other colors. I forgot that I didn't have any other colors on the table besides my fluid paints. All right, so I'm gonna paint my gold. Put these over here, and I grabbed the 24 karat gold by DecoArt because that's my favorite. I did bring up a backup gold just in case. I brought Amsterdam's, I think this is a deep gold, just in case it doesn't work. That one tends to be thicker.
Thicker than a Snicker.
And a bit more opaque. So I brought that just in case the 24 karat didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Let's get to painting. Oh, that's so gorgeous. It's like this bark was just screaming for this color. It was made for this color.
Give it to me! Give it to me now!
That's going on very easy, so I need to put on some lighter layers. Not nearly as much as I thought I needed, which is the story of my life. Less paint, Adrian, less paint. Alright, so next I'm going to paint the canvas. I think I want to paint it all white first just to make sure it's covered. I'm going to quickly dry it with a hair dryer, and then I'm going to paint a gradient on top of that. And for my gradient, I'm going to start off with white. Then that's going to flow into a silver. This is an Artist Loft silver. That white was titanium white by Amsterdam. This has titanium white. And that is going to flow into a Liquitex neutral gray. And that's going to flow into a Koala gray by Arteza. And that's going to go into a Graphite by Amsterdam. And it's finally going to end into an Oxide black by Amsterdam. But first, let's paint that base. Okay, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next?
I don't know. You tell me.
Next, we're going to start our gradient. I'm going to start from dark and go to light. So I'm going to start with this Oxide black. Okay, next we're going in with granite. Okie dokie, artichoke. Right, next up is our neutral gray. Okay, that was easy. Next, we're going to go in with silver. Wow. All right, last but not least is our white. It's pretty much, it's there already, but I just want to add a little bit more just to kind of make a blend. I'm not really blending that well. What I would like to get, I was going to say what I need to get. I don't need anything, but what I would like to get is a blending brush. I can do this gradients a little bit better. All right, that's good enough. One thing I do like about this is you see a little bit of the shift in the metallic. I don't know which camera is showing it the best. Maybe this one. That looks pretty cool. All right, so my plan for right now is to plug in this hot glue gun. Kova's trying to get his little 15 minutes of fame. I don't blame him. I'm gonna do that kind of weird, random kind of border thingy I did here with my bark. Then on the inside of the bark, I'm gonna do another barrier with the hot glue. And then inside of that barrier, I'm gonna do a ring pour. Maybe make it like a river. Maybe like blues, bunch of blues. We'll let this hot glue warm up. Be right back. And we're back. All right, so let's get to gluing. Okay, so far so good. It's really giving me river vibes. River vibes. Say that 5 times fast.
Liver crunch, grand floor.
River vibes. Fire monks.
Tire monks. Finish line with fire monks.
Shout out to Iggy Azalea. And then I'm gonna make a little baby ring pour. I'm gonna use blue quartz because gorgeous.
Stunning.
I'm gonna use Prussian blue because why not? I will use metallic white because of course.
Well, duh.
I'm gonna use silver if I can find it because silver flash because I thought it was silver, but silver flash is even better. Instead of manganese, that's the greenish blue. That works too.
Work it, baby, work it.
And dragon flash? Sure. I feel like that says water. Okay, first I'm gonna make my border with my hot glue. Then I'm gonna make my ring pour. I got the tip of the hot glue a little too close to the canvas and I burnt some of the paint right there. Whoopsie. Luckily that'll be covered up by the paint. There we go. That's going to be cool. Right now it's hot, but it's going to be cool. Alright, time for the pour. I want it to kind of have like waterfall vibes, so I'm going to pour from here to that end, and we're going to stretch it down that way as well. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, wow. Corey, this is awesome. Kind of made like a little waterfall. Oh, yeah. Right? Isn't that dope? Wow. Woo! Wow. I'm really happy with this. I'm going to kind of clean up these little edges here. I will get you in close to see how it looks wet. And then in a couple seconds, you'll see how it looks dry. Okay. Ooh. All right. So here's what we have so far. I am one happy camper. And funny I said that because this reminds me of hiking next to like a river or like a stream. This looks like the little man-made paths that they make out of like the fallen wood that they find. And this looks like that beautiful stream that we were walking past. And it's funny because my favorite part of this is the little stream in the middle. And that was kind of an afterthought. My original plan was just to do the bark and some kind of paint under it. And this was kind of just a idea that came later. So there, I really like how the gold shimmered on that bark. Bark really took that gold really well. 24 karat gold is just so shimmery. You can see that mica powder just like popping. The gradient in the back wasn't the best, not really. I do like the dark color contrasting against the blue and the gold. It really made it pop. Maybe next time if I were to do something exactly like this, I might do more like greens and browns to kind of get the more foresty feel. This water here, oh, it's so cool. And the bubbles that I got from the hot glue kind of play along with the water. It sort of makes sense there, right? Even the bubbles I have inside of the acrylic pour makes sense too. Wow, I'm really happy with this. This just opened up so many ideas in my head. I think I'm going to be playing around with this idea for a while. Yeah, you'll get to see what it looks like dry in just a second. Okay. Alright. So here's our dried version. This thing dried like a charm. So the first thing I noticed is that silver flash came to play. That cool little pink purplish shift that it has showed a bit. I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but in person you can totally see it. I just liked how this turned out. I mean, this idea of using the bark as like the mixed media, the hot glue, and using the pour is kind of like a water effect. Just, it really opened up so many creative channels in my head that I need to explore. I gotta explore. So I do see myself doing a lot more of these on different sizes, different shapes, different styles in the near future. So you will be seeing more of this. I'm not sure if this one in particular will be sold. I'm not too happy with the gradient in the background. It was very rushed. It wasn't my best work, but there's something here. There's something here. I'm also not sure if I want to add resin to this or varnish. I think resin will be good for the bark. I don't know if that'll be good for the hot glue. I'm not sure. If you know, or if you have any opinions, please put it in the chat if you're in the chat right now. Or just put it in the comments. If you have any experience or any tips and tricks, please let me know. But this will definitely be in my office. Even though my office has no more room for any more art, I will make room because I like this so much. So yeah, thanks for being here. Hey, and if you haven't seen them already, or if they're coming after us, make sure you check out Gert, make sure you check out Dave and Janice, and this has been the Thursday Train. Choo choo. Okay, bye.